Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to speak on a very interesting topic, the wisdom of God. I'm speaking on this topic to let us understand to the fullest extent that all our knowledge must obey godly wisdom. The scripture says, "But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which God ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory." Now let us pause a little and examine the words wisdom and knowledge. The word wisdom was mentioned approximately 234 times in the scriptures, and the word knowledge was used approximately 172 times in the scriptures, to let us understand to the fullest extent that all our knowledge must obey the command of godly wisdom, because godly wisdom is the key to knowledge. So, all knowledge without godly wisdom will fail us badly in this world where Satan has planted the seed of evildoers. Therefore, without godly wisdom, our knowledge means nothing. This is why people with knowledge are not always wise, because they lack the most important thing, godly wisdom. And without the wisdom of God, it will be very difficult to stand and say no to the negative and yes to the positive. So it is better to have godly wisdom than all the riches in this world, because godly wisdom excel knowledge. So it is necessary for us to understand very clearly that where knowledge and understanding dwells, wisdom is sure to be found, because wisdom is in the heart of him that have knowledge and understanding. I say all of that to let us understand very clearly that Satan will never know the wisdom of God, even the hidden wisdom which God ordained before the world unto our glory, because Satan do not have the capacity, he do not have the power, he do not have the room or the space to receive godly wisdom. Godly wisdom contains too much divine information that is far above the peak of his understanding. Satan only knows about the wisdom of this world. When God used Noah, a humble preacher, to save his creation, this looked like foolishness to the devil. Why? Because God did not use a holy prophet. God did not use a rich or a wise king. God did not use a high priest who is holy, harmless, and undefiled. God used just a humble preacher, Noah, because that was just a part of the manifold wisdom of God. Peter, a fisherman, when Jesus chose him as the rock on which he will build his church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it, this looked like foolishness to the enemy, because the enemy do not know the manifold wisdom of God. When Jesus gave Peter the keys to the kingdom of heaven and authority to loose and bind anything in earth and in heaven, this looked like foolishness to the enemy. When God allowed his only begotten Son to be crucified, God's wisdom seems to be foolishness to the enemy. But that was just a piece of the hidden wisdom used by God to defeat the enemy and put the New Testament in force. The scripture says, "For a testament is in force after men are dead. Otherwise, it is of no strength at all, while the testator liveth." My friends, that was only a part of the hidden wisdom, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory.